Hello and welcome to the workshop. Another beautiful day in the neighborhood and another beautiful pair of sneakers is upon us. Well, we already had them, but we're gonna do something really cool with them today. The Nike SB and Jordan 1 Lakers. These actually released today and retail is 175 bucks. I was able to snag my pair luckily last month. If you tune in regularly, you probably saw that review. We will put a link in the description of this video for anyone who has not and wants to see a full, in-depth, hands-on review. It's very scientific. Today though, no review, no science, only fun. A new sneaker project. If you follow me on Instagram at Mr. Former Simpson, then you already got some behind the scenes sneak peeks. But if you do not follow me on Instagram, then you probably should be, but nonetheless, you're here now. So we debated rubbing the paint off. For those of you who don't know, this Lakers colorway is on the top, but there's actually a Chicago colorway underneath, which is really dope. I mentioned it initially when I first picked these up in regard to exposing the Chicago colorway underneath. A lot of people have already done it. It is not some innovative idea. I think that's the fun part of getting a sneaker like this, a sneaker with two colorways, is to do things like this. Now, we wanted to take the paint off like a bunch of people did, but two things. We wanted to use something to kind of scrape the paint off as opposed to rub it. We ended up using nail files. We didn't just want to use rubbing alcohol or acetone to take the paint off because we wanted it to look more organic, I guess, for lack of a better word. And if you just rub all the paint off, you basically have a Jordan 1 Chicago. So we wanted to kind of do it like the Nigel Sylvester Jordan 1. A sneaker that I really liked a lot and like a lot. We decided to use that as the inspiration for these. Shouts to the homie Mikey Dabs. He also did something similar to this. I just wanted them to look worn. I should say Buckets and I both, even though technically they're my sneakers, he will probably try to steal them, but on record, they are my sneakers, but we both really like the worn look. You know, if you know us, you know that we are big on wearing our sneakers over here. You may have seen our life test videos. We beat our sneakers up, and I think when you rub all the paint off, it just gives them too much of a finished look, which defeats the purpose a little, in my opinion. I would have just worn them and let it happen naturally, but I know from experience it would take forever. It would be 2043 and the swoosh would finally be starting to peel a little. So we just gave them a little head start, a little incentive, if you will. And like I said, we used the Nigel as inspiration, but we didn't do the exact same spots as that sneaker. We kind of just filed off spots wherever we felt like it. And again, we wanted it to have that scraped up texture. We wanted them to look worn, not polished. And I love the way they turned out personally. I think we made this sneaker much better. In fact, the reason I bought them was specifically to experiment with them or do something like this. We've been doing more and more sneaker projects lately. Obviously, we are not experts. We are not pro customizers, but we do have a ton of fun whenever we decide to do a project like this. And I love how they turned out. How do you feel about them though? Did we make them better, or did we ruin the sneaker? Should have we left them alone completely? Should have we rubbed all the paint off? Or should I have never bought this shoe in the first place? I like the sneaker. I like them even more now, and I am going to proceed to wear the crap out of them starting right now. I'll have to keep them close. I'll have to keep them on my feet, or I know Buckets is going to steal them, because he is a well-documented sneaker thief, as a lot of you know. We'll see. I'm going to keep him on my feet so he can't get them. Thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow, mañana. Same time, same place, right here at the workshop with a brand new video. Until then, adios.